Dear students, in this video, we will discuss about First PUC Question Bank recently released by KSEAB. Here, the lesson 1 Introduction. In this chapter, there are many questions in different types, especially MCQ, fill in the blanks, match the following, 1 mark questions, 2 mark questions, and 5 mark questions. Let us start. First main, choose the appropriate answer in the given options. There are 4 options are given. You have to choose the correct one. The first one, meaning of word historia. There are 4 options. Inquiry or investigation, struggle or fight, civilization or culture, memory or seek truth. The correct answer is inquiry or investigation. The word historia is derived from Greek language that means inquiry or investigation. The second question, father of history. Options, Saint Augustine, Jawaharlal Nehru, Herodotus, J.B. Bury. The correct answer is Herodotus. Herodotus was considered as the father of history. Next question, Discovery of India book written by Saint Augustine, Jawaharlal Nehru, Herodotus, Karl Marx. Discovery of India, a great book written by our Prime Minister, our first Prime Minister, Jawaharlal Nehru. Then the second main, fill in the blanks with appropriate answers given. Already answers are given in the bracket. A study of history, Greek, the city of God, and Irish. These are the answers given. You have to choose the correct one. The first one, Herodotus belongs to dash country. You have to choose the correct answer. A study of history, Greek, the city of God, Irish. So there are 2 countries' name. The first one is Greek, then the second one is Irish. You have to choose the correct one. The correct answer is Herodotus belongs to Greek country. The work of Saint Augustine is dash. The work of Saint Augustine. There are 2 works are given, a study of history and the city of God. Which one is correct? According to Saint Augustine's work, the city of God is the correct answer. This is the second one, second correct answer. The city of God, the work of Saint Augustine is. Then the next question, the work of Arnold Toynbee is dash. Definitely very easy. There is a single correct option. A study of history is the correct answer. This is the great work by Arnold Toynbee. He studied more than 26 civilizations and wrote a study of history. So a study of history is the correct answer. Then match the following. 2 parts are given. The first part is authors and historians. In the B part, their works are given. You have to match. The first one is Herodotus. The second one is Saint Augustine, Karl Marx, Arnold Toynbee, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Herodotus. So now the correct matches. You have to match the correct one. You have to match the correct books of the historians. Herodotus. In the part B, the city of God, the history of Persian Wars, the glimpses of world history, Das Kapital, history is a science, a study of history. 6 options are given. Only 5 are correct. So Herodotus wrote the history of Persian Wars. So history of Persian Wars is the correct answer. Herodotus, the history of Persian Wars. Then the Saint Augustine, already we discussed in the previous question, the City of God, written by Saint Augustine. Karl Marx, a great historian who wrote 2 important books. One was Das Kapital and another one was Communist Manifesto. In Arnold Toynbee, already we discussed in the previous question, a study of history. And the last one, Jawaharlal Nehru. He wrote 2 important books. The one was Discovery of India. Another one was The Glimpses of World History. So this is the correct answer. Then the fourth main, answer the following questions in a word or sentences each. The first one, from which language is the term historia derived? You have to answer the language, the historia derived. The correct answer is Greek. Who is called the father of history? Herodotus was called the father of history. Who evolved the art of writing history as a scientific discipline? The correct answer is Greeks. What is the definition of Herodotus about history? Herodotus was considered as the father of history. According to him, the history is the record of great heroes and unique events to be remembered by the future generation. He focused on the achievements of great heroes and the unique events that will be remembered by the future generation. The next question, who wrote the book The City of God? The City of God was written by Saint Augustine, who gave the economic interpretation of history. The first time, Karl Marx gave the economic interpretation of history. He interpreted history on the way of economics. In his definition, he says, history is the story of the struggle between haves and have-nots. Haves means rich peoples, have-nots means poor. The next question is also about the definition of history. According to Karl Marx, history is the struggle between haves and have-nots. What is J.B. Bury's definition about history? J.B. Bury wants a historian works like a scientist. He must collect scientifically datas and analyzes the datas. That's why he says, or according to him, the history is a science, no less and no more. History is a science, no more and no less is the definition given by J.B. Bury. Mention the book of Arnold Toynbee. Arnold Toynbee studied more than 26 civilizations and he wrote a study of history. Who defined history as the rise and fall of civilization? So this is Arnold Toynbee. Arnold Toynbee studied more than 26 civilizations and focused on the rise and fall of civilization. So according to him, history is the story of the rise and fall of civilization. What is the definition of Jawaharlal Nehru about history? Jawaharlal Nehru, our first Prime Minister, who gave a good definition about history. According to him, history is the story of man from barbarism to civilization. The last question, name the book containing a collection of letters written by Nehru to his daughter. Nehru wrote many letters to his daughter Priyadarshini or Indira Gandhi. They are collected in the form of book. The name of that book was Glimpses of World History. It is a collection of letters written by Nehru to his daughter. Then the 2 marks questions, 2 words or 2 sentences each. The first one, mention 2 definitions of history. There are many definitions. You can choose the best one, which you have to easily remember. According to Karl Marx, history is the struggle between haves and have nots. According to J.B. Bury, history is a science, no more, no less. According to Arnold Toynbee, history is the rise and fall of civilization. And according to Jawaharlal Nehru, history is the story of man from barbarism to civilization. You have to write any 2 of them. Who wrote the history of Persian Wars? What does it deals with? The history of Persian War was written by father of history Herodotus. It deals with the battle between Greeks versus Persians. Name the work of Karl Marx. Das Kapital and Communist Manifesto are the main works of Karl Marx. What are the 2 important works of Jawaharlal Nehru? One was Discovery of India and the another one was Glimpses of World History. Then the 5 marks question, one question is there. Explain the importance of study of history. For this question, you have to focus on 10 points with little or short explanation. The first one, history is the memory of the past events. According to Hayes and Moon, what memory is to man, history is to mankind. The second one, history teaches religious tolerance. Many great personalities focus on religious tolerance. For example, Kabir, Guru Nanak, etc. History is the source of inspiration. In history, we study many great personalities. Their life and achievements always inspiring. History promotes patriotism. The life and sacrifices of freedom fighters promotes patriotism. History is a laboratory of social sciences. Once upon a time, all social sciences are the branch of history. History is the root for all social sciences. This is the great importance of history. History infuses noble ideals. When we study the life and achievements of Gandhiji, Jesus Christ, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, infuses, infuses and increase our noble ideals. History helps broaden our outlooks. In history, we study different cultures, different contributions, and different social life, which leads our outlook broaden. History promotes international peace. History is filled with many wars, but history always focused the importance of peace and always focused on the destruction of wars. History has professional uses. It's a very important importance of studying history. History is the main core subject for many competitive exams. For examples, IAS, IPS, IFS, KAS, PDO, and lectures, teachers, CET, FDA, SDA. History knowledge or historical knowledge is very essential for students, teachers, lawyers, journalists, and scientists. Thousands of historians are working in archaeological survey of India. It's the best opportunity for the history students. There are many opportunities focused on are in various departments like museum, tourism, and the last one, history removes our prejudice. These are the main 10 points. You have to explain a little, uh, one or two sentences explanation needed. Focus on all 10 points and the conclusion with the quotation given by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Those who forget history, they cannot create history. This is about the question bank, lesson 1, introduction. Thank you.